Hey everybody, thanks so much for joining me today. We're going to be doing a Pilates mat TheraBand workout. So you're definitely going to need one of these stretchy bands, okay? The one I have is about 6 feet in length. You don't have to have one that's quite that long. It's just helpful because you can change your hand positionings if you need to. I'm going to be using a medium resistance band. However, if you want to make your workout harder, feel free to use a heavier one, and vice versa if you need less challenge, okay? So with your TheraBand, to get started, we're going to be making a foot loop, okay? So it's going to look just like this, a knot and a circle. So find the tail end of your band, okay? You want to go pretty low on the tail end. You're going to wrap it out underneath the arch of your foot, okay, so right in the center, and then double knot it, and then it should end up looking like this, okay? So it's a foot loop the size of your own foot, and it's really secure. Give it a pull, make sure it's not going to fly out, because that is a terrible surprise to have a TheraBand hit you in the face, okay? So then once you have your band, let's start standing on our mat. So I'm going to move over there. So we'll just keep that knot in the end of your band. Let's start with those feet open wider than your hips apart, okay? Hands are about the width of your pelvis, and you're going to reach the knuckles down to the floor. Open your chest nice and wide and lift through your head. On your first inhale here, we're going to lift the shoulders to the ears. On the exhale, slide them down. Inhale up. Exhale, lower. Lift. One more, shoulders up. And lower. Okay, now outstretch the band in front of your chest. Reach forward in front of you, like you're going to fist bump the wall in front of your body. Pull the shoulders back. Reach forward and pull. Can you do this without bending the elbows? Reach. The way forward is your protraction of your shoulders. The way back is your retraction. Last one. Now find the center with your shoulders, lift the band above your head. In this position now, can you make your grip a little bit wider? Okay, so you have more space for pulling. Take an inhale to stand tall. Exhale, lean to the right. Inhale, lifting. Lean to the left. Keeping a little bit of tension, go right side. And over to the left. Good, last two, right side, side bending. And last one to the left. As you come back to the center, freeze. Knuckles are pointing up to the ceiling. I want you to pull the band, let your head drop forward like you're bowing, and pull the band behind your head. Re-extend the arms above you. Bend your elbows, look down. And lift. Pull. You have 3. Let's go 2. Last one, pull. Reaching all the way up to the ceiling. In this position now, use your exhale to arch your back and look to the sky. And center. Lean back, arc your spine. It's 2. One more. Now bypass the middle, roll all the way down to the floor, to your toes. As you reach forward, let the band drop and just rest your fingertips on the ground, okay? Legs stay straight, head is falling forward, okay? Sway your hips to the right side of the room. Sway your hips to the left. Knees stay straight, go right side. And left. One more set for each, loosening up those hamstrings and low back. And left. Now find the center, bend only your right knee, okay? Shifting all of your weight to that side. And then straighten the leg. Switch it, other side. And stretch. Right side. And left. Okay, now bend your right knee and stay. The left leg is straight. Take your left arm up to the ceiling and look all the way up. Open the head of that shoulder. Lower the hand down, let's switch it. Bend your other side and reach up. Press down through your heel. Lower your hand all the way. Now start heel toeing your feet closer together, okay? Once you're there, let your knees bend, okay? Find the circle that we made, that foot loop, place it around the arch of your right foot. So once it's around your foot, I like to spin the knot so the knot is facing inward, okay, towards the other foot. This feels a little more comfortable. And then you're gonna take the band, lay it flat in front of your free leg, we'll call it, okay? In front of that free leg. Then roll your body back up to standing, bone by bone. As you come up, you have a TheraBand on one foot. You're gonna take the free side and place the ball of your foot on the band, so now it's weighted to the floor, okay? Let's start first, hands on the hips. I want you to open up your legs so you feel like there's some tension now from side to side with that band, okay? Once you find your tension, lift your arches, the arches of your feet. Bend your knees, take an inhale. Exhale, lift. Bend and stretch. Feel your bottom sink back. It's 3, 2, 1. Hold, okay. Outstretch your arms. You're gonna tip your weight onto your standing leg, we'll call it, that free side. So with all of your weight now on that leg, you're gonna lift the other foot up and touch the toes down. Lift it. And if you're like, wow, that's a little too heavy for me, feel free to adjust your foot on the band. Lift. Good. Light bend to your standing knee. 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. Step down onto that foot. Let's cover your fist. Find a squat position. And then as you stand up, you're going to pick the knee up. Sit back into your squat. As you stand, open the arms, lift the knee. It's down. Stand and pick the knee up. So it's going to be a true test of your balance. Down. Lift the knee. Use that hip flexor. Press it open. Squat. Let's take 3, 2. Last one. Now stepping the foot down, let the arms relax. Tuck your head forward, roll all the way down to the floor. As you come down, grab the tail end, take it out from underneath your foot, hold onto it, and then rolling back up to your body slowly. As you come up now, if the band is underneath your right foot, your left hand is gonna hold on to the opposite side there, okay? In that position now, let's stand with the feet open into that X position. Your elbow is bent at the height of your waistline, okay? Use your exhale to turn your arm open, and then back to parallel. Rotate. You want to feel like your shoulder blades are coming together. Squeeze. It's 4, 3, 2. Hold the next one. Okay, with that arm and turnout, you should feel like there's a good amount of tension. If there's not, you can always make it harder by lowering the hand on the band, okay? Now outstretch the arm and bring it to your waist. Reach. It's just 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, from here, let that arm go down. You're gonna turn your grip, okay? And then I would hold a little bit lower on the band with that hand, okay? Because it's gonna increase your resistance. Lift the elbow up in a rowing motion, and then bring it back down. Pull. How stable can you keep your torso as you move through that shoulder? It's 4, head is lifted, 3, 2. Let's give it one more pull. Now, pass it into the other hand. In this position now, you'll want to make sure your hand is kind of level with the height of your shoulder. Lift the band above your head, push. Slow to bring it down. All the way up. Lower. It's 3. Keep that upper trap soft, the top of your shoulder. 2. Last one, straight up. And lower it all the way down. Let it relax. Okay, we're gonna keep the band. I'll have you guys flip over onto your hands and knees though. It's gonna stay underneath your right foot though, okay? So let's turn over, come down on your knees. Feel free to use a towel underneath your kneecaps if you need to. So the band is gonna go in between your inner thighs, okay? In between, and then you're gonna kneel on the band with the opposite kneecap, okay? So now my opposite leg is weighting the band on the floor, okay? And you shouldn't have to hold it then. So I'm gonna outstretch my right leg behind me, okay? In that position, it's underneath my left kneecap. I'm gonna use that exhale to lift the foot off the floor and touch the toes down. Lift. I want you to be really mindful what's happening with your center, right? When that leg goes up, try not to let your back arch. It should stay really stable. This is 4, 3, 2, push that floor away with your arms. 1. Now lift your leg up and hold it. Let's take little pulses up. We go up and up. Up and up. 2 more sets. It's 1. And hold it here. Turn your leg out to rotation. The kneecap and the toes are facing outward. Go down, touch the side of your big toe on the floor. Lift it up. Down, lift. Engaging those glutes. You got it, don't give up. It's just 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it, engage your core, lift through your ribs, lower the foot all the way down, bend your knee, and sit back to child's pose. Take a breath. Okay, from here, we're gonna roll to sit up tall. Let's now change our band so it's gonna be on our other foot, okay? So if you wanna come up to do that, we'll switch to having it around our left foot this time, okay? Grab your band, take it with you, and let's turn back to that long side of the mat, okay? So now we're gonna start off first by placing it down on the floor in front of our free foot, okay? You want your band wide, feet open to a hip width, and then at the bottom, let's just let the head drop forward for a second. Take a breath. Let's roll up for our bodies in 3, 2, all the way up in 1, okay? Now let's stand on the band with our free foot. So the ball of the foot is on the band, yeah? Hands to your waist for a second. And then I like to, again, turn the knot so it's facing inward because I find that works a little bit better. So feel free to do that if that works for you, okay? So as we're standing nice and tall, hands to the waist, let's push the band open so you feel like there's some tension now from side to side using your abductors, okay? We're gonna bend the knees, inhale, exhale, straighten, bend, and straighten. Check in with those knees, make sure they're going right over your toes and they're not falling in. Down, lift. You have 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay? Now as you stand up, let's outstretch those arms, lift up through your pubic bone, okay? Transfer your weight over to that leg, okay? Over onto what would be your, that would be your left foot, okay? Or your right foot. Have to do it backwards. So now try to lift your foot off the floor and touch it down. Lift. Keep lifting up through the front of your body. You're standing leg, make sure the knee has a slight bend to it. You have 4, 3, you can always hold a wall next to you if you need extra support. 2, 1. Okay, now lift the leg, open the band. You're gonna sit down into that squat with your legs wide, cover your fist. As you stand up, you're gonna lift the knee straight up. Squat down, push it open. Lift, pick up the knee. Squat down, wide. Pick it up. Down, open and lift. Reach those arms out like a tightrope walker to help you balance. It's 2. It's 1. Step it open, squat, okay? Standing all the way up, let's reach the ceiling. Roll down towards your feet, all the way over. At the bottom, you're gonna grab the tail end out from underneath your foot, okay? Take it with you as you roll to stand up. So it's still underneath my left foot, okay? Feet are open a little bit wider like an X, and hold on with the opposite hand, okay? As you hold, elbow is close to your rib cage, turn it open, and back, like you're opening a door. Notice what's happening with the head of your shoulder. Can you keep it open the whole time? It's 4, 3, 2, hold the next one. Okay, with that arm in rotation, you're gonna extend the arm outward and then back to your waist. Reach. Keep standing tall. You have 4, 3, 2, and 1. As you bring it in, let it close for a second. Reach down on the band, okay? Still the same hand is holding. So now you have more tension and your palm is facing your body. As you lift up with your chest and shoulders, pull into that rowing motion and bring it back down. Lift. You want to see if you can get your elbow to the height of your shoulder with a wide chest. Let's go for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower it all the way down. Great. Let's switch so your other hand is holding. You'll want extra tail end, okay? In the hand, the fist should line up by the height of your shoulder, okay? Push the band overhead. Slow to bring it down. All the way up. And lower. Keep that upper shoulder, that upper trap soft. It does have to work, but it shouldn't be doing all the effort. Last one. And then slow to bring that elbow down to your side. Okay, keep your band. We're gonna flip over now so that we're on our hands and knees. Again, you'll want the band in between your legs. Okay, so if it's around my left foot, it's gonna go underneath my right kneecap, okay? And you may have to adjust the band too to make sure it has a good enough amount of resistance for you, okay? Obviously, the tighter you pull it, the harder it's gonna be. Hands in knees position, extend your strap foot behind you, lift up through your shoulders, okay? Are your hips facing the floor? Hopefully, yes. Lift your leg up and tap it down. Really lift through your core, lift through those ribs. It's 4, 3, 2, get ready to hold the next one, okay? Toes are facing the floor, pulse your leg up. We go up and up, up and up. 2 more sets. 1 more. Holding here. Point your foot, rotate your leg to a turned out position. Lower the side of your big toe on the floor, lift it up. Down, lift. Try not to fall to the side of the room. You should be right over both hands. It's 4, 3, almost there, 2, and 1. Lift it, roll it back to parallel, bend your knee, and sit all the way back. You did it, nice job. Take a moment to breathe into your back. As you roll to sit all the way up, okay? Let's turn around so that we're able to sit with our feet in front of ourselves, okay? You can take the band off of your foot. Let's go ahead and double it up, yeah? With a band twice as thick, you're going to place it underneath the arch of your right foot, okay? Make sure you have plenty of mat behind you. Lay all the way down and stretch your leg up. Let your bottom leg also extend onto the floor, and we'll hold that hamstring stretch. As you stay here, can you lengthen the heel to the ceiling and push down through your hip? Bring the tail ends of your band together into your left hand, if your right foot is in it, and pull the leg across your body. Your bottom should still be on the floor. Coming back to the center, grab onto the band, bend your knee and roll to sit up. Let's try it for the other side. Band around your foot, roll back onto the floor and extend both legs. Holding here. Can you feel your shoulder blades connect to the floor and lengthen through the heel? Tail ends together into your opposite side hand. Pull the leg across your body. Bottom on the floor. Come back to the center, bend your knee, okay? And then you're gonna roll forward to sit all the way back up. At the top, last bit here, we're gonna get those abs going, okay? Bring the band underneath your legs and keep it doubled, okay? Hands are about the width of your body apart. Roll back all the way to the floor and let your head drop, okay? So you're gonna feel the band against your bottom right now. In this position, if you need to keep your head down the whole time, that's okay, yeah? Modification is head down and knees bent. Otherwise, what we'll do, curl the head, neck, and chest forward away from the ground, push your tailbone into the floor towards the band, okay? Lift your right knee up to tabletop and then the left foot. As we hold that position, lift your legs to the ceiling. We're gonna take 2 breaths in and 2 breaths out to pump our arms up and down. Here we go. We go inhale, inhale, exhale, exhale. Lower the legs halfway down. Go inhale, inhale. A little bit further down. Go inhale, inhale. Lift it up. All the way to the ceiling, it's inhale, inhale. Keep curling forward. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. It's 2, 1. Hold right here. Bend your knees. Place the band underneath the arches and roll to sit up to the top. Great. Let's go ahead and drop the band. Flip over onto your knees. Sit back to a child's pose. Let your head drop. Breathe into your back. And then rolling to sit all the way up. Bring your hands behind your back, interlace your fingertips, and push the knuckles back. Lift your chest, lift up. As the head returns to center, let your hands relax, and we'll pause there. And you did, you're all done. Really nice job. Thanks for joining me for that TheraBand workout, and I hope we got a good sweat. Thanks, guys.